This is just one example on how traders could capitalize on the supply and demand zones. Now, I'm sure some of you would notice, this works a lot like support and resistance levels. And you are correct, they are similar. And so the question is, what's the difference between support and resistance and supply and demand? This is a question that people still often get confused. So the answer to that is how they form. Let's first start with support and resistance. Support and resistance forms when price retests a level with a minimum of 2 times. For example, so in this chart, we can see that price went up, goes down. Then, it went up again, hits the previous level, and comes back down. And so because it already retested the level twice, we can call this a resistance level. Same thing with support. Here, we can see price went down, goes up, comes back down again, hits the level, and went up. And again, because it retested the level twice, we can call it a support level. Now, let's compare that to how supply and demand levels form. So, in this chart, we can see that price went up, as shown by this big green candle, indicating that there's liquidity coming in at this level and that demand exceeds supply. Because of this alone, we can draw a demand zone at this level. And that's it. It's that simple. We just have to find an area where price moved significantly. Same thing with supply level. So here, we can see that supply clearly exceeds demand, as shown by price heading downwards after hitting this level, which means that smart money or big institutions are selling heavily at this price level. Because of this, we can immediately draw a supply level here. Now in the future, price may actually react to this level and retest it. Like in this example, we can see that price hits this level and reverse downwards. And so, because price have now retested this level twice, the supply level now becomes a resistance level. So to summarize, supply and demand levels are actually just support and resistance levels that hasn't been retested yet.